So there's a saying, the more you feed them, the more they eat. And it is so true. And that's our feathered friends, birds. Guys, when you start feeding these little guys, you are going to soon find out how many birds live in your area. You might think you live in a concrete jungle. You might think that there is no life around. But let me assure you, as soon as you put something there, they come along. As they say in the famous movie, build it and they will come. And that's just how it goes. So we can all go out and buy a standard bird feeder. Yep, we can do that. Or we can put our own twist to it. And it's all about upcycling, recycling, making more of things that might be unwanted. And that is your typical 2-liter plastic bottle. You could also go for the mini size, which is the slightly little guy, all right? Depending on how many birds or how many families you're feeding in your neighborhood. So what we've done is here are a few options of what you can use. We won't be using the funnel right now, but here's some really intricate ones. This one has used 2 tops, a little bit of a balancing outfit for them. Pour the seed in here, falls into there, and then they can feed. When it does get dirty, you can open up the bottom here and clean it out. And these guys, all they cost is a little bit of patience to make them. That really is it, because you've got these. You've got a few sticks lying around the garden, and all you're going to need to buy is some good quality bird seed. This one over here, much simpler. Take a look at that. Couple of little guys, perches, where the birds can hang out, little area where they can get in, and there you go. Well, this one's got a bit of bling in it, okay? Bit of melting, a little bit of glitter placed around it. Well, not for everybody, but I think if you're into bohemian lifestyles, perfect for you. Just remember a couple of things about putting up your bird feeder. Folks write to me and say, I put up a bird feeder and there are no birds. Well, that's absolute nonsense. Where you put your bird feeder is so important. Remember, birds need to feel safe away from tomcat or anything else. So make sure that you do hang it near a tree where they can perch first, check out the surroundings, have a look, see if it's safe, and then come down to the feeder. If you put it just standing up in the middle of nowhere, it's like a cell phone mast being up in the middle of nowhere. Really uncool, not going to work, and pretty much an eyesore. So have little areas where you create that environment where they feel safe. If you get that right, then you're okay. Also always make sure that your bird seed is fresh. All right, we don't like eating old things, and neither do the birds, especially if a mold is created and then starts growing if we've had a lot of rain. So always do check on your bird feeder to make sure that your seed is fresh. Right, guys, let's get these beauties out the way and let's get started. Nice and easy. I'm going to be choosing the big guy. And what we do is, this is what we're going to need. We've got our plastic bottle. We've got some wooden spoons. Can be second-hand ones, can be new ones, really doesn't matter, but it's important that they are wooden spoons, and you'll see why just now. We've got a craft knife, pair of scissors, and some string. When using the craft knife, of course, if you're getting kids involved in this, and some adults without their medication, please make sure that you are careful. Now, what we want to do here is we want to make a slit, a little cross over there, and then directly on the other side. Don't make it too big, because if you make it too big, you've destroyed the mechanism. Okay, so gently does it. So I want this one up quite high, because this would also form what I'm going to be hanging it off. So not only is it going to be a practical explanation, but it's also going to be where the seed is going to topple out and where I'm going to be hanging my bird feeder from. So here we go. Pop it on its side. Remember, always try and cut away from you. So start over there, a little slit in. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. That's the one. See that little cross there, and another one on this side. Nice. Directly opposite it. There we go. Another little guy over here. And there. Okay. First 2 little crosses in place. You can see there. Okay, and now the next one. Now the next one is important where you put it, because anything below this is basically going to be wasted seed, because the seed is actually going to pour out of this. So put it down as low as possible without compromising the structure of your plastic bottle. So I'm going to go right on here. Here we go. In we go. There's it. Let's say. And across the other side. There we go. And the last one. In we go. Nice and easy, guys. Ta-da! Okay, now here we go. You're going to take your said wooden spoon, and all you're going to do is push it through here. It could bend a little bit, but don't stress, it'll pop back out where that guy is there. And yeah, come on, in you go. Ha ha, Bob's your uncle. And push it through. You can just wiggle it a little bit. And you can pull it down a bit, because this is where your seed is actually going to fall through. Do you see that little hole over there? We are going to make that a bit bigger, because as you're filling up your bottle, so your seed will fall through, and that is where it will collect. Okay. Other guy in. Where are these holes? Right, here they are. And in you go. Ah. Oh. Let's get our string on. Should do it. There we go. Onto the side here. Really easy as that. And then, ta-da! We're going to pop our seed in. And here we go. Yummy! Look at that. As they're going to be eating, do you see? Tap, 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 tap. Pretend you're a bird. Tap, tap. So out the seed comes. This is perfect. Zip it up so it's well sealed. And here we have 5-course degustation for birds where they can go and enjoy. All we've got to do is make sure I've tied the knot properly and find a spot to hang it up in the garden. Oh, they're going to love this. Absolutely love it.